So we're on the start of this heat of the Wyfold Challenge Cup. On the Berkshire station, we've got the Ruderclub Nürtingen, and up against them the crew from the Netherlands, from Amsterdam, De Hoop. So we see the crew's got away cleanly away from the start. Not too many steering issues in the Wyfold Coxless 4. And here we go. Coming up, I'm trying to pick up where we are on the course. I think we're somewhere before Forley at this stage, and it looks still pretty much neck and neck to me.
Yeah, we've got the German crew on the right there in the sort of darker black racing suits, and the Dutch crew, De Hoop, on the left there in the white suit with the red stripe on it. And yeah, interesting you mentioned the steering, Greg, because actually the Coxless 4 can be one of those boat types that can veer around a little bit and does need a bit of magic from the steersman, usually the bow person, but yeah, you know, sometimes people mix it around, don't they? It
certainly does need a little bit of magic. We've got it in our program here, and actually, in fact, in this race, interesting you said that, both crews are steered from the stroke seat. The advantage on the Henley course is that it's dead straight, so it's the person in the stroke seat who's got that view straight behind them of the course. And if we do get a picture of it later, there's the steering marked like a sort of rifle sight with a V shape and a vertical pole in bright fluorescent orange. So the strokes will be looking behind them, trying to line those boats up straight down their stations. And if they look across to the side, they'll see they're pretty much level, neck and neck. They look behind, they're steering a pretty good line, I'd say.
God, that's getting pretty close now, actually, isn't it? I was going to ask you, Greg, actually, if you ever steered this, actually, but this race is hotting up, actually. I was catching up with the coach of Nürtingen before the race, actually, and he seemed fairly confident on this race. Sasha Hulstul, who's a teacher himself, actually, but they've obviously spotted how exciting Henley is, and this is their first time at Henley, and a strongish crew, a slightly older crew than the Dutch crew, but yeah, this is not going quite their way at the moment.
Well, I don't think it's done yet. Certainly the crew from Nürtingen on the Berkshire station, so on the left of our picture there, they're behind, but they've got some experience in there. Two of them in the two-seat and the stroke seat competed together. They're junior medalists at the World Championships, and there's a big man, Dominic Immort, in the three-seat, weighing in at 115 kilograms. He won the Brit here in 2016 with Bayer Leverkusen, so big, strong man. Hopefully we'll be able to use some of that weight and effort to get the crew going into the last throws of the race. So as they're coming down now, they're in this slightly quiet section before they get to the grandstands, and it still looks like plenty could happen. The crew on the left of our picture there on the Buckinghamshire station, De Hoop from Amsterdam, look like they're wandering off the station a little bit. We see the umpire's flag out, pushing them back, steering them away.
There's not much in it, is there? They're really they're trying to sort of get out of sight by moving a bit closer over to the German crew, aren't they? But yeah, nice shot there of De Hoop.
Yeah, well, they can feel the pressure from the crew from Germany, from Nürtingen, and they look like they could be drawing up to more or less level as we see this beautiful shot of the two crews from above. At the moment, I think the crew from Amsterdam, now on the right of our picture with the white, all-in-one, still have it, but I think the momentum is definitely with the crew on the left of our shot.
I think we've just seen a bit of an overtake there, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we have. I think the crew from Germany still just holding the length, maybe a little bit better. Maybe it's the fact that they're in that tandem on the right of the boat from Amsterdam to Hoop. The two blades close together just look a bit more scrappy, a bit more messy. The blade work looks just a little bit cleaner in the crew on the left from Nürtingen.
Cleaner and very tight. The German crew, the Nürtingen crew on the left-hand side there, was moving quite close towards the booms, the sort of long wooden line there, but they've just pulled out at the right sort of time to give themselves a bit of breathing space.
They have done now. When you see this picture, you can see just how efficiently they're moving, actually. The boat's not really digging. It's just smooth, running on really nicely in between strokes. Passing that grandstand, really probably just about 10 strokes to go to the line now, and a really strong move.
They've timed that well, haven't they? They've sort of broken the crew at a decent margin out from the line rather than leaving it too late to do a move like that. But that's brilliant from the German crew.
Well, we see them come across the line. Sounds like Sasha, the coach, knew his crew well. He was right to be confident. See them hold their nerve through the middle part of that race, and we'll see confirmation here with this win in the Wyfold Challenge Cup for Ruderclub Nürtingen over the crew from De Hoop in the Netherlands.